This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 4th, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 4.17 points or 1.03% to 400.22. Total trade volume was up with 156,824 shares changing hands at a total value of 969.7 million real or approximately $238,500. On the main board, 5 stocks were up. Leading the market was Pestech Cambodia, which was up 1.68% or 40 real to 2,420 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, which was up 0.89% or 120 real to 13,560 real per share. Other stocks up were Brand Twins International, Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, and the Sihanoukville Autonomous Port. On the downside, Cam GSM was the biggest loser of the day, down 1.63% or 40 real to 2,420 real per share, followed by Aklida Bank, which dropped 1.41% or 100 real to 7,000 real per share. Meanwhile, Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ and MJQ Education remained flat. Over on the growth board, both stocks were down. DBD Engineering was down 0.49% or 10 real to 2,040 real per share, and JS Land dropped 0.85% or 30 real to 3,480 real per share. Aklida Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 119,924 shares changing hands at a total value of 837.6 million real or around $206,500, making up roughly 76% of total shares traded on November 4th. Cam GSM recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 13,649 shares changing hands at a total value of 33 million real or roughly $8,150, accounting for around 8.6% of Monday's trade volume. In other market news, B2B Cambodia is excited to announce its exclusive media partnership with Links International, a public relations firm, for the Singapore FinTech Festival from November 6 to 8, 2024. A number of sessions involving some of the top financial institutions across the world and some from Cambodia will take place at this year's Singapore FinTech Festival 2024. This year's festival will also place special focus on the transformative potential of artificial intelligence and quantum technology for the financial sector. Stay tuned for B2B Cambodia's exclusive video interviews, in-depth insights from both national and regional fintech experts, and all the latest updates concerning fintech in Southeast Asia. Little Caesars, the third largest pizza chain in the world, will be opening soon on November 10, 2024 in Kopik, Phnom Penh. This new opening will mark Little Caesars' expansion into its 29th country of operation. The Little Caesars local franchise is led by Cambodian conglomerate World Bridge Group of Nik Oknia Sirithi. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened to 4,065 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 103.73. The dollar fell and stocks struggled on Monday as investors trod carefully ahead of a U.S. presidential election of great consequence for the global economy, with a U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate cut also expected later in the week. Oil prices rose more than 2% on Monday on a decision by OPEC Plus to delay by a month plans to increase output, while the market braced for a crucial week that includes the U.S. presidential election and a key meeting in China. Brent futures were up 2.5% to $74.91 a barrel. Gold prices were little changed as investor caution prevailed ahead of the U.S. presidential election and a looming Federal Reserve decision on interest rates. Spot gold held its ground to stand at $2,734.79 an ounce, having hit a record high of $2,790.15 last Thursday. U.S. gold futures were down 0.2% at $2,744.30. Stock futures were mixed early Monday as investors geared up for the highly anticipated presidential election in the U.S. The election is on Tuesday, with opinion polls showing Democratic candidate Kamala Harris and Republican Donald Trump neck and neck. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures connected to the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged lower, losing 88 points. S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ 100 futures gained 0.1% and 0.15% respectively. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 4th.